Let us start with this question. The Norton's equivalent circuit shown in figure 2 is drawn from figure 1. The value of I short circuit and R equivalent. Right? So we have to find I short and R equivalent. R equivalent is nothing but your Thevenin resistance. If you want to find Thevenin resistance, we have to short voltage source and load should be open. That's a simple process. Similarly, to find a short circuit current, let me explain the process. So first we find R Norton or R equivalent, right? So R equivalent is given by shorting the voltage source, right? This is remaining circuit 4 by 5, right? 3, 2. So what is my equivalent circuit? These two are parallel. So it is giving 3 into 2 divided by 3 plus 2. So it is equal to 6 by 5 plus this 4 by 5 should be added, 4 by 5. So 10 by 5. 6 by 5 plus 4 by 5 is equal to 10 by 5, that is equal to 2 ohm. So what is that? R Norton is equal to 2 ohm. So this is wrong. This is only option A and D are right. Let us find I Norton, then only I short circuit, then only we can come to one conclusion. So what about I short circuit? That is simple, right? So this is a circuit given. So I short circuit, in order to find I short circuit, short the load. So it is 4 by 5, it is 2, it is 3, and it is 2 volt. So at this point I find, by simply using KCL, I find answer. So it is a node V, node voltage. I consider that is a node. So V minus 2 by 3 ohm, this branch. Then apply for this branch V by 2 plus V, this branch, by 4 by 5 is equal to 0. This indicates, if you simplify that, what you get is V is equal to 8 by 25. We get V is equal to 8 by 25. What I need is I, current through this one, I. So I is equal to this one, right? What is the current flowing through this 4 by 5? V by 4 by 5. V is equal to 8 by 25. So I is equal to V by 4 by 5. V is equal to 8 by 25 divided by 4 by 5. That is equal to 2 by 5 ampere. So I Norton or I short circuit is equal to 2 by 5 ampere. So let us go and see what is the option correct. Already, okay, sorry. I think I have gone somewhere. All right. So already we found 2 so 2 by 5 ampere, and already we found R is 2 ohm. So 2 by 5 ampere. Out of these A and D, already we know these two are wrong because it is 2 ohm, it is not ampere. 2 ohm. R equivalent is 2 ohm and I should be 2 by 5. So this is also wrong. So option D is the right answer. Next one, at resonant frequency, the RLC series circuit draws maximum current due to, in resonant frequency, R is equal to minimum because that is equal to R only, right? So it draws maximum current because of the difference between capacitive reactance and inductive reactance is 0 because at resonance XL is equal to XC. So difference XL minus XC is equal to 0. That's why resonance circuit draws maximum current. So option A is the right answer. sorry. And next one, match condition. Right, when r is equal to 0, it is undamped. It is well known. When r is equal to 2 into root of L by C, it is critically damped. So A is equal to 1, C is equal to 3. So A1, C3 is 1, oh, these two are, A and B are right. So let us see what is about B. When R is less than root of, 2 into root of L by C, that means it should be non-oscillation. So B is 4. So option A is the right answer. And when R is greater than 2 root of L by C, it is undamped system. So the exact answer is option A. So R is equal to 0, it is undamped. R is equal to 2 into root of L by C, critically damped. R is greater than 2 into root of L by C, it is damped oscillation. R is less than 2 root of L by C, it is non-oscillation. Clear? So option B is a option A is the right answer. Next one, in RLC series circuit, they have given RLC. What is the natural response? So we know that just now only we have seen in the previous question. What are the different rules? So what I have to find is R into R into, sorry, what we have to find is we have to equate R to root of L by C. If it is equal, it is critically damped, right? Like that we have seen. If it is 0, undamped. First we find 2 root of L by C. R is 8 ohm. 2 root of L. L is nothing but 4. C is 1 by 4. That is 4 into 4. So 2 into root 16, that is equal to 8. So left hand side is equal to right hand side. So that is R is equal to 2 root of L by C. It is nothing but our critically damped system. So option C is the right answer. Next one, superposition theorem is applicable. We know that superposition theorem by using, we can use it for passive element, linear bilateral element, voltage calculation we can make, but it is not useful for power calculation. Why? It is square. Superposition theorem is not applicable for square system because square is a non-linear function. So the correct answer is power calculation. We cannot calculate power by using superposition theorem. So option C is the right answer. Next one, a 100 watt electric bulb drawn current I ampere from 200 volt 50 hertz supply. What is the current? So what they have given, power P is equal to V into I, that is 100. What is the voltage they have given? 200. They ask current. So if I divide power by voltage, VI divided by V is equal to I. So VI is equal to 100. Voltage is 200. 100 by 200, it is 0.5. That is what your current. So I is equal to 0.5 is the correct answer. Option D is correct. Next one, yeah, DC voltage source. DC voltage V is applied at time t is equal to 0 to a series RC circuit. The steady state current. We know that capacitor is open at a steady state and inductor is short at steady state. So at steady state, it is RC circuit, capacitor is open. In open circuit, current is 0. So option C is the right answer. If it is RL, the current is maximum, right? And the next question, the time constant of the network shown in figure. So time constant is equal to tau, that is equal to R equivalent into C. So take the circuit here. R equivalent is R into 2R divided by R plus 2R. So first we find R equivalent. Two resistors are parallel. So R into 2R divided by R plus 2R, that is equal to 2 by 3. That is where R equivalent. Tau is equal to R into C. So tau is C is nothing but your C only. So 2 by 3 RC. This is R 2R square divided by 3R. 2 by 3R. So option is 2 by 3 RC. Okay, so option D is the right answer, right? So whenever they ask time constant, just to find R equivalent C and make your voltage source short, right? I hope you understand all the problem. If you are having any doubt, you can ask in comment section. Thank you.